We think we are the product of millions of years of evolution, the peak of intelligence on this planet. What if, in just a few decades, that statement becomes a footnote in history? Our greatest invention is no longer a tool, but a rival. The future of humanity is not what we build, but what we create that builds itself. Every single day, we make choices: where to live, what to buy, what to believe. We live as if our destiny belongs only to us. But what if the single most important choice for the future of humanity is the one we never think about? The choice to survive together on a planet whose future is already more fragile than we can imagine. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is NISJKT Discovery, where we dive into the future of humanity, science, the universe, and technology, all explained in a simple and exciting way. If you love learning fascinating and thought-provoking things, you're in the right place. Before we get started with today's topic, we want to tell you about our channel's mission. You may be wondering, what kind of videos do we make here? While most creators chase views with entertainment or time-wasting content, our mission is different. We talk about humanity, climate change, global warming, and the real future of human life on Earth. Our channel exists to encourage awareness about what we humans are doing to our planet. Because if we don't act today, then the future of the next generation will remain a giant question mark. That's why most of our videos focus on one thing: our planet and the future of humanity. Not just for us, but for every life that depends on this planet. Introduction: the unconventional solution. Climate change is arguably the biggest challenge facing our planet today, and while reducing our greenhouse gas emissions is the primary focus, scientists are also exploring some more unconventional ideas. Today, we're diving into the controversial world of geoengineering. Can we engineer our way out of this crisis? Understanding geoengineering. Geoengineering, sometimes called climate engineering, refers to large-scale, intentional interventions in the Earth's climate system to counteract the effects of global warming. It's not about addressing the root cause, greenhouse gas emissions, but rather about managing its symptoms. There are two main categories of approaches. Category 1, Carbon Dioxide Removal, CDR. First, we have carbon dioxide removal, or CDR. These techniques aim to remove existing greenhouse gases, primarily carbon dioxide, from the atmosphere. Think of it like trying to empty the bathtub while the tap is still running, but on a massive scale. Examples include planting vast numbers of trees, afforestation and reforestation, using biomass for energy and capturing the released carbon, known as bioenergy with carbon capture and storage, developing technologies for direct air capture of carbon dioxide, and even exploring ways to enhance the ocean's natural ability to absorb carbon. Category 2, Solar Radiation Management, SRM. The second category is Solar Radiation Management, or SRM. These methods don't remove greenhouse gases but instead aim to reflect a small percentage of sunlight back into space, essentially trying to cool the planet by reducing the amount of solar energy it absorbs. Techniques being discussed include injecting tiny reflective particles into the stratosphere, mimicking the cooling effect of volcanic eruptions. This is called stratospheric aerosol injection. Others involve trying to make low-lying marine clouds more reflective, or even increasing the reflectivity of the Earth's surface, for example, by painting roofs white. The controversies. Now, while these ideas might sound promising on the surface, geoengineering is incredibly controversial, and for good reason. There are significant ethical, environmental, and political concerns. One major worry is the moral hazard. Could the promise of a technological fix reduce the urgency to cut greenhouse gas emissions, which is the fundamental problem? If we think we have a backup plan, might we slack off on the hard work of transitioning to a sustainable future? Then there are the unintended consequences. Manipulating such complex systems like the Earth's climate could have unforeseen and potentially devastating side effects. For example, some SRM techniques might alter rainfall patterns, impacting agriculture and water resources. Carbon dioxide removal methods also have their own challenges and potential environmental footprints. Finally, who gets to decide if and how these technologies are used? The global governance of geoengineering is a huge challenge. Imagine the geopolitical tensions if one country unilaterally decided to deploy a technology that could have worldwide impacts, potentially benefiting them but harming others. Conclusion: a risky emergency brake. It's crucial to understand that geoengineering is not a silver bullet. Most scientists agree that it should only be considered as a potential supplement to, not a replacement for, aggressive and immediate reductions in greenhouse gas emissions. Think of it as, at best, a risky emergency brake, not a long-term steering mechanism. The focus must remain on transitioning to a clean energy economy and reducing our carbon footprint. Geoengineering raises profound questions about our relationship with the planet and our responsibility to future generations. What do you think about geoengineering? Is it a necessary evil, a risky distraction, or something else entirely? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video informative, help us raise awareness, share this with your friends, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights. Thanks for watching.